So this is Kooba. It's a brand new magnetic targeting game. It works by putting the arrow on these sticks here, making an X, straightening your arms out, and opening your arms evenly. Just like that. It works on your center line coordination, your bilateral arm movement there. And that's what shoots the arrow. We have 3 different games that go with it now. The game rules hang right behind the board there. We got rules for the main Kooba game, Kooba Derby, and Kooba Baseball. You can play with up to 20 players. Those hang right behind the board there. The basic rules for the main Kooba game. These are your game pieces here. Can be played with up to 2 to 4 players. Anytime you hit the yellow center here, you get to advance your game piece. Your end goal is to advance your game piece to your lock. The lock is important because anytime you're on your run, which is this area here, you're open for attack. So if you're getting close here, your opponent can choose to attack you. If I hit your run anywhere in this area, I send you back 1 step. If I hit your piece, sends you all the way back home. That gets really intense. We were playing, the 3 of us earlier today, and Scott earlier, he's like the Kooba master. He kept on getting really close, but me and Steven kept on ganging up on him to send him back. So that got exciting. But then Steven got really good and started getting close, so I had to betray him and go after him, which, you know, he wasn't too happy about. But that's okay. So that's the main Kooba game. To win, once you get your piece on the lock there, you have to touch the Kooba, which is the centerpiece there. Once you touch it and your piece is in the lock, you win. If at any time during the game you ring the Kooba, you win instantly. There's also pro rules. So the pro rules, once you start getting good, you're like, all right, I want to challenge myself a little bit. Then the scoring zone tightens up. Now you have to get the inner circle. These areas here become the penalty zones. If you hit one of those, you move back a step. So that adds a layer of depth to the game that really keeps it interesting. It's highly portable. You can play it indoors or outdoors. Folds right up. The sticks stow right in here, and they become the handle there. So you're not going to forget your sticks, because otherwise you have no handle. Opens right up. Folds in the wall. These guys spent the last 3 years at Maker Faire demoing this game for thousands and thousands of people. We had people, 20 or 30 people playing the game. We had 3 boards all day long. People were coming around, just shooting, coming around to the back of the line, shooting some more. They couldn't get enough of it. They took all that feedback in designing this, everything. They demoed these in stores in San Francisco. They were making them by hand. People were waiting 3 or 4 months for them. Zynga, Apple, Pixar got some, and they put them in like their rec rooms and their corporate offices. DreamWorks was hitting them up, asking if they could do corporate events for them. And like I said, people were waiting 3 or 4 months to get their hands on one. They were handmade boards. They didn't fold up. They weren't very portable, but the concept was the same. And people were going crazy for it. So that is the main Kooba game. And the packaging, as you can see, is awesome. They just won an award from Graphic Design USA. There was like 25,000 contestants. They won for their category of toy and game. It's totally gender neutral. Anybody can look at this and be like, this is awesome, what is this? That's Kooba. And that is essentially it.